Have you ever gotten into a comments fight or a Twitter feud on social media only to seriously regret what you did 5 minutes later the next day? Oh, well, let me tell you about the time when I was a little bit intoxicated and I got into a head-to-head with someone who wrote a really passive-aggressive comment that really challenged me on one of my articles. But before I get started, I want to invite you to my next community forum, which is happening tomorrow, Wednesday, February the 2nd at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're interested in personal transformation and humane leadership for the common good, this is absolutely a forum topic that you'll want to be a part of, because the topic is, how can we use social media to promote a message of common humanity without falling into the various traps of contention and argument and polarization, or feeling like we've been silenced? Well, I'm Darren Stehle. I'm the host of the Think Queerly podcast, and as a transformational coach, I empower queer creators and thought leaders to become more skillful in what they do so they can make a transformative difference in the lives of LGBTQ plus peoples and our common humanity. So back to my story. So a couple of months ago, it was a weekend. I was out with some of my friends and we were having a couple of beers at Woody's on Church Street in Toronto. I guess I maybe had 3 pints. I was having a good time. I was walking home on my own. I didn't want to drink anymore, so they all stayed out. And that's where I made my first mistake. I checked my email. I'm walking home and I click open the Gmail app and there is a notification of the comment on my article. Well, then I clicked on it so I could go into the article, into the comments field, and well, I wasn't mean. I didn't use aggressive language. I didn't swear at them. I didn't condemn. I was right to the point. I was very strong with my opinion, and I was probably a little bit on the side of passive aggressive as a mirroring response to that person. And you can probably imagine the things then just went from annoying to absolutely unacceptable as they commented, then I commented, and they commented. The next day, I really had to reflect on my actions. And I've been working on myself with respect to comments. And it's been at least 6 months up to that time that I had completely avoided getting into an argument or I chose not to respond to comments like that, just let them go. And I realized my mistake was definitely not just the drinking. I mean, that's not the best time when we should be getting into some sort of a challenging or difficult conversation. It was the choice I made before that, which was to allow myself to receive notifications by email that a comment was made on one of my articles. So this is a challenge that all of us face for different variables that trigger us. And I want to assure you that the topic of this week's community forum will be supportive, encouraging, and helpful in brainstorming and giving you ways or strategies for how you can best manage your feelings, checking in with yourself, and thus your behavior so that you can be in control of how, when, or even if you choose to reply to a comment or a tweet at all. So the link will be below for how you can sign up for this week's webinar. It's a free community forum. It's at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't make it, I would love to see you at another time. I'm holding these webinars every single week, coming up with a different topic, or you can just show up and ask me anything. I look forward to seeing you soon.